Y'all, here I am back again, 30 minutes later, yet again. Let me tell y'all what happened. I don't know where the last video ended, but we will recap the last gift. What happened was my phone storage ran out. I forgot to delete the videos from the week. And so my storage filled up and everything shut down. And I had to take the time to erase everything, clean out the cache and everything. So I got it back down. But I think we left off at the stitch markers. That was the last gift. Because remember the first one, we're going to recap here real quick. And I don't know if you guys got to hear me say this is a merged episode because Debbie is a member of both channels. So I'm going to merge this. And I brought the sauce because I had mentioned that I was going to show y'all the pepper sauce before this video ends. So I'm going to make this quick, y'all. Y'all been on here too long. Okay, so remember the first set of happy faces are the earrings. And I had said, I'm sorry, but I'm going to make these stitch markers. And I'll be doggone if I didn't get a second set of happy faces exactly like them. And these are actually stitch markers. You can see the difference. The hoop is for the earrings, which I will be wearing. And then this one has the actual hook, which are stitch markers. You made my day, girl. Now, let's get on because we got a lot more to go. So this is the last small one. I think that's where we cut off. So let's open that up real quick. I'm going to keep it moving, y'all, because the storage might fill up again with my slow turtle butt. Okay, here's something else, and it says, and thank you, Debbie, for taking the time to write out what it is and all that. You really took some time doing this. These are more stitch markers. Oh, my God. Oh, look at these, y'all. A peace sign and 2 happy faces. Okay, so this is a group of 3 stitch markers. This is wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, we're going from smallest to largest. We got one more. Okay, I'm sorry. That one must have fell out the bag during travel because, okay, I'm making sure there's no more in there. Okay, this was to something else. I'm gonna throw that away. Okay, we got one more. This fell out the bag because I counted, I think it was 10 in there or 9. And look at me. And yeah, I'm keeping the Magoos just where they are, okay? Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. A happy face keychain. Yay. Look at that. Y'all know I love happy faces. This is just beautiful. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now we're through with the teeny tiny ones, so now we're going to get to the other ones. And then we got a few big ones, and then we're done. Okay, this is one of the smaller boxes. Oh, girl. Wait a minute. Girl. Had to take the Magoos off. Look at this, y'all. This is called Bee Design. I can make my own happy face necklace, and you know I am. Y'all know I am. I'm going to make my own happy face necklace. Isn't that cute? And that's enough for a necklace or a bracelet. Oh, that is beautiful. Don't tell me that it's 2 of them in here. Girl, you got to tell me where you found this so I can visit New York in the metaverse and go to that store, okay? Just so I can look around. And might end up coming if it's something nice. Look at this, y'all. Peace sign. For a peace sign necklace. This is so cute. And I love these colors, you guys. Love them. Okay. Here we go again. And you hear it rattling, so something good is in there. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, girl. No, you didn't. My favorite candy. Y'all be paying attention to me, or y'all done seen stuff sitting around in my hoard over here. And don't you know, they came out with these big Boston baked beans, and now I can't find them. They will not stay on the shelves. And I think I must have mentioned that. Girl, you got to tell me, Debbie. Did I mention that? Because this is my favorite candy of all times. Oh my God. Boston baked beans. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's come to this one. Don't tell me it's more Boston baked beans, girl. I'm fat enough, but believe me, I'm gonna get fatter. It's for the greater good. Ta-da! More Boston baked beans. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All righty. And you know, they had quit making a lot of those candies like Biddle Honey, Boston Baked Beans, and there was a few others. And they, someone bought the company that originally made them. Coffee Nips is another one. I'm hoping to see those soon. And I hope they didn't change the recipe. But anyway, they brought these candies back. And so now you can find them in the smaller ones. And now they have this size too. So I've seen them at different stores and gas stations, and every time I've looked for them, I bought a few, and then when I go back to get some more later, and the guy would say they cannot stay on the shelves. We got an order and they just disappear. So everybody has caught on to that, and now I'm stocked up. Uh-oh, what is this? Wait a minute, where's my Magoos? Flexible adhesive magnetic strip. That's just what I needed. That's just what I needed. Thank you. And I remember that because of those magnets for the Cadillac. Thank you so much for that. I needed that. Okay. Let's move on to this one. Uh-oh, I think it's more Boston baked beans. Girl, you spent some money. If it is. Oh, there it is. Woo, thank you so much. So I got a total of 5 Boston baked beans. Yeah, these will last a while, okay? These will last a while. Let me hold them all up so y'all can see. Yay, yay. Let me dance. I got dessert for today. Yep. Wait a minute, I'm looking at this as if I can't believe that I have some Boston baked beans. Okay. Next gift, we have 1, 2, 3 more, and then we're done. Okay, so here's number 1. And let me be careful. I don't know what this is. Let's see here. Ooh, this is nice. It is rubbery. It says, oh, it's a wall decal. Okay. Okay, this can go. Remember those other stickers that that Anonymous in California sent that had the vegetables and stuff? And I said I was going to put those in my seed room. This can go right now. I'm going to put this on the door, y'all, because I got a closet door in there. I've got shelves in there. It's so many places this can go. So this will be hung. I would put it in the greenhouse, but I don't know how much longer the greenhouse will last. But believe me, y'all will see it again, okay? And here's another one. This one had already kind of opened, but I don't know what's in it. But we're getting ready to find out. This is the one before the last. Oh, yeah. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. A cute wall hanging. This is going here in the living room. Look at me. Look at me. Girl, and how did you find the Q? In fact, I have a Q stamp over there that another friend has sent me. And then one of my late friends who passed a year ago, actually, she sent me a Q keychain, and it had broken, so I hung it up in my other spare bedroom to remember her by. And so this will be hung. You know what? I'm wondering, I was going to say I could hang it in the bathroom, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hang it here. You see what? Wait, look. Yeah, y'all can see this mirror behind me. See that mirror behind me? It's time to take that down and put the Q up there. That's what I will do. And I can always put that mirror in one of the other rooms. I want this out, okay? Thank you so much. It's very hard to find the letter Q. It really is, I'm telling you. Believe me. Thank you so much. And last but not least, here we go. Here we go. And that's it, you guys. Until Wednesday. Ooh, this looks like a wall hanging. Let's see what it says. I'm looking at bubble wrap. I don't know what y'all looking at, but let me turn it around and see. Girl, oh my God, this is wonderful. What does it say at the bottom? Be happy. Now, where can I put this one? Oh, I can put it on the wall by the TV. Yep, that's what I will do. Be happy. Girl, where you get this stuff? You got to tell me. Or at least tell me the town you got it in. Tell me the name of the shop so I can go in the metaverse and find it, okay? I've got to see. Oh my goodness, this is just beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much, Debbie. This is wonderful. This made my day. Alrighty. One of my favorite videos, okay? Who wouldn't like a slew of gifts? I'm being showered still, and I feel as if I don't deserve it. But you see the smile on my face. I can't even wipe it off. So, all that goes with the happy cup, okay? I am so happy. Thank you so much. That helps me to feel better. I'm telling you. You know, with the health and all that stuff, it feels good to be loved or liked or whatever. So thank you so much. I'm very, 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 very grateful, thankful, and I thank all of you actually for this. You didn't have to do this, but you did. So thank you. I appreciate it. I do not take anything lightly. Believe me, I don't. But it's Christmas on the Q-Stead. Once again, I'm going to enjoy these Boston baked beans. Alrighty, so now I got to put everything away. I just cleaned up today and now here I am back. But I've got somewhere to put everything that came. And these stitch markers will be used on my new project today. I'm going to switch out from my regular little Joann stitch marker that I have here. Where is it? Maybe, oh yeah, it's here. I just found it. We're switching from this to the happy face, okay? You all will see it again real soon. And thank you, and I'm gonna be keeping this little bag too. I can use that to keep the stitch markers, and then I'll put them right there in my crochet bag. Thank you so very much. This is greatly appreciated. So now to the Q-Stead Q channel. I made the pepper sauce today. Number one, it won't happen again. I used a whole bunch of peppers only to get just a little bit over a half bottle, and excuse the mess because I used the funnel and I still spilt it, okay? But the pepper sauce came out good. The recipe that I saw on YouTube for the pepper sauce, it was simple. It was for shallots, garlic, your red peppers, which I used the shepherd's peppers. She used red roasted. And you can also use bell pepper. You can use any type of pepper. And also a little olive oil. And I added extra to it because when I looked at another video, and I didn't use the shallots, I used some cipollinis. I put cipollini onions instead of the shallots. And then I used one of my garlic that I grew so that everything would be homegrown in there. So then the other one that I saw for red pepper sauce, the one guy said to add almonds, and then there was another one that said that you could add Parmesan cheese. Well, I had some Parmesan cheese, so I added the Parmesan cheese to it because I wanted it to be a little thick and not real thin, like on the first video that I saw. Just pull up red pepper sauce recipes, and you will see all these different variations of the red pepper sauce videos. And so you roast the red peppers for 25 minutes until they start turning dark on the outside and a little black and charred. And then you let them set in a bowl covered for another 25 minutes so that they will continue to blister and then peel real good. I'm gonna tell you, mine didn't peel too well, so I threw everything in there. And so it's fine. Believe me, it's fine. Peels and all. Okay. So then after you do that, then after you peel it, so to speak, and everything, you put all your ingredients. You put the red peppers. I added some French tarragon. I added some celery seed. I added a little bit of salt. One of the recipes said a little sugar, so I added that for good measure. And I added vinegar so that it will stay for at least 6 months in the fridge. And then I put it in the food processor, and 1 minute later, I had the sauce. And I didn't think it would be this much, so I shouldn't be complaining too much. I thought it wasn't going to give me any, because those peppers pretty much cooked down to nothing. So I added all the ingredients, little sugar, salt, all that, and that was it. But you need so many peppers for this, so I won't do that anymore. But at least I have this, and I'll make it last. And it tasted good. So my review of how it tastes is well worth it. But next year, when the shepherd's peppers come back, then I will buy up maybe 20 to dedicate for a bottle of the pepper sauce. Because I don't know, mine was cut in strips because I decided to use, and I didn't use the whole bag. I just used half. So therefore, a whole bag would have made this full. And no, I'm not giving up no more bags, no half or whole, for pepper sauce. It takes a lot. So keep that in mind if you ever decide. But you can use any pepper. So next year, I will try out different peppers. I might even buy a few bell peppers at the store. I might even do that and make some more pepper sauce, because it is delicious. And it kind of reminds you of either a marinara or a spaghetti sauce. And you can use this on anything. You can use it as a dip. You can use it on meats, anything, fish, chicken, and it has a beautiful flavor. The shepherd's peppers taste real good. Y'all know that's my favorite pepper now. Ooh, some banana peppers would have worked with this too. But anyway, and I've got stuff all on the side. I gotta get a towel. Oh, I have one right here. This is my towel in case I ever have to wipe something up. So, yep. Okay, that did it. Yep. So anyway, this will go back into the fridge, and it seems to have settled down. So, and it's good. So I'll be using this as a dipping sauce. That's what I'm gonna use it for, like chicken, fish, that type of thing. And I think it's gonna add a kick to it, and it's gonna taste nicely. Yep. Alrighty, so that's it. We're gonna end this video because we've gone. That other video was at least an hour and something. I don't know how many minutes I went on that, and this has gone almost 20 minutes. So we're gonna end it. So, yep. So the virtual reality, to recap, if you're careful with it, and if you're just using it for apps, movies, concerts, what else? Not gaming at all, travel, it is the perfect thing to have. I would say if you were on the fence thinking about getting one, I would say go for it. You will not be disappointed. That's for sure. I am not disappointed. I do not regret the purchase. Now, for gaming, it's up to you. You choose your games. I'm not a gamer. Ooh, and let me tell you real quick before I get off. I called my nephew because he's the one, he was helping me with the research because he had played it before. He doesn't own one, but his friend has one. And so he's played it before, and he was telling me he likes to pop the balloon game and stuff. And I told him that's something I might get later. I just haven't gone through the games yet to see what all's available, other than what comes up in the algorithm. Then I'll look and see what they're talking about. And most of them are the evil games, okay? But now for the seniors, I'm quite sure that one's probably in the senior category. So he told me that he likes that. And then when I talked to him today, he was like, that's safe. He said, get that. He's like, you're going to love that. He said, and it's going to give you exercise because you're going to be moving your hands to pop the balloon. But he said, it's nothing that's going to make you dizzy. You're going to be moving straight ahead, and you're just popping the balloons as you go along. Easy enough, simple enough. Okay. He played this weekend, and he had me cracking up. He said he decided to go in a haunted house. I think I told y'all about that. Something he told me, he was like, it scared me to death. He was like, don't do that. Don't do none of the haunted houses. I was like, no. I don't know why you did it, knowing good and well. And so he was like, no, he was like, I did not like that one. He's like, and it had me in the metaverse too. He was like, it was creepy. And then he did the Night Forest. He said that one was creepy. He didn't like the Night Forest either. He was like, he was like, I'll be glad when they come out with some apps where you can watch TV. I was like, John, I was like, they've done it. Now you need to buy you one. I was like, playing your friends, you're not going to know what all's on there. I was like, they have the theater where you can watch movies. You can watch your Netflix. You can watch your Prime. I was like, you can watch the football games and stuff that you like to watch on Sunday. You can see that mess in 360 3D. You will love it. You know, I was like, and all you have to do is do the subscription where it's like only $2 a month and you can watch what you want for free. I may do a subscription, but because I already have these apps, I can get rid of the subscriptions I have through my TV because I'm paying $7.99 for the Netflix. I pay $4.99 for the Discovery Plus, and I pay $2.99 a month for the Weather Channel. So you add that all up, I get a $2 subscription. I almost said prescription, a $2 subscription, and if I can watch those through the Meta app thing, hey, that's what I'm gonna have to do if I'm gonna save that money. So, but anyway, yeah, it's nice. So I'm getting ready to go back to the metaverse after I watch this tutorial on how to lower myself when I travel. And then I talked to my niece, John's sister. Y'all met her. Those of you on my other channel, y'all met Tink, the one I call Tink. Her name is Chantel. I told her, so I called her and I was like, have you ever played VR? She was like, no. I was like, oh, okay. I said, I just bought one. I thought maybe you played it. She was like, you bought one? She got all excited. And so she was telling me her job that she works, she's a supervisor where she works. They had this special workshop where they were supposed to use the VR to connect with people in, I guess, in the other things. So they were going to the metaverse. Well, it got canceled at the last minute, and she did not want to do it. She was like, I was so afraid. She was like, what is the metaverse like? She was like, I'm scared. I told her, you're going to be like me. I said, Chantel, when you try it out, what I'll do is put you into the mixed reality where you will still see everything around you, yet you will still be in the metaverse. I say, yep, with that anxiety and stuff. I was like, but I was like, you'll be okay in the metaverse as long as you ain't doing nothing crazy, you know, like playing those creepy games or the Halloween spooky stuff, the scary stuff. I said, you go with what interests you. And then I was like, you'll be fine in the metaverse. I said, but to introduce you to it, you want the mixed reality. I said, that's what I'm doing now, unless I just have to go in the metaverse. So I told my sister about it. I was like, Sherry, I got to get you over here because Sherry's a world traveler. She and I have a cousin who they have traveled pretty much, not the whole world, but they've gone abroad and they're getting ready to go to Africa next year. So they're taking a trip to Africa. My sister's never been there. My niece has, and so she's going again. But anyway, my sister went to London and Paris back in 2018 or 19. She went to London and then she went to Paris, France. So because she has been to those places, I want her to look at it on the Wanderer app so she could look around and she will let me know this is exactly what I saw, you know, that type of thing. So yep, so I'm quite sure she'll try it out because everything interests her, so she's going to be interested in it. Okay, so let me get off of here, you guys, and I will talk to you guys later, and may God bless you all. If the Happy Mail doesn't arrive tomorrow, or it's going to be here either tomorrow or Tuesday. So therefore, once it arrives, so for Wednesday's episode, I will share my next slew of Happy Mail. Keep it coming, y'all. Shoot. But I'm really enjoying this and I appreciate it. So thank you so very much. And I will talk to you guys later. And may God bless you all. Bye-bye. See you in the next one. Now it's time for dinner.